Egypt will have a new president, the Muslim Brotherhood's Mohamed Morsi. This was the scene in Cairo's Tahrir Square just a short time ago, the center of Egypt's revolution erupting in those wild celebrations as Morsi was declared the country's newly elected leader. The Egyptian Election Commission declared him the victory after a long and detailed announcement.
And therefore, the winner of the post of President of the Arab Republic of Egypt that was in the election held on the 16th or 17th is Dr. Mohamed Morsi.
Morsi won with 51% of the vote. Ahmed Shafiq, the only other candidate in the runoff, the last prime minister of ousted President Hosni Mubarak, took 48% of the vote.
The Commission's head took more than 45 minutes to detail the process by which it made its decision. Farouk Sultan went into great detail in the hopes of dismissing claims that it did not rule impartially. The Election Commission received 456 objections from the Morsi and Shafiq campaigns by Wednesday. The committee investigated claims that there were false ballots marked in favor of one candidate. They did not specify which one. The other main complaint involved Christians being blocked from reaching voting stations. The Election Commission decided the complaints did not merit avoiding the entire election.
Morsi got more than 13 million votes. Shafiq, who served as prime minister in the dying days of ousted Hosni Mubarak's rule, got more than 12 million. As the news of Morsi's victory was announced, some at the press conference reacted angrily. But there was joy in Tahrir Square, where unrest had been feared if the result had gone the other way. However, Morsi's control will be limited because the country's military establishment has granted itself sweeping new powers.
Mohamed Morsi was never meant to run this race. He stepped in when the Muslim Brotherhood's first choice was disqualified. The softly spoken 60-year-old engineer was always regarded as the least charismatic of all the candidates. But the Muslim Brotherhood put its formidable resources behind him. Educated in the United States, he's Egypt's first president without a military background. He's promised to bring stability, justice, and prosperity through what he calls the Renaissance Project. And he's pledged to represent all political forces, but says his policies will have a moderate Islamic reference. This may inspire his supporters, but many, especially members of the Coptic Christian community, fear Egypt will move towards being an Islamic state, destroying its secular identity. The former MP has played a key role in the Muslim Brotherhood's Guidance Bureau. After Hosni Mubarak was toppled, he became head of the Freedom and Justice Party, the movement's political wing. He'll need to prove his loyalty is to the Egyptian people and not the Brotherhood's supreme leader. And in a country where the army is still very much in charge, the question is whether he'll have much power at all.